Hey everyone, this is Wani and welcome to Wani's house. Today I wanted to show you a quick DIY, well it's relatively quick DIY for an idea that I had. A couple of weeks ago, Martha Stewart came to a local Home Depot and she did a demonstration of this door wreath. And a lot of people commented on the wreath or whatever. I didn't want to fight with the crowd to go and see her, although I would have loved to go and see her. It was a workshop. But I did the next best thing, and I looked up the wreath tutorial online on HomeDepot.com. So when I saw what she did, she used a jigsaw and MDF and all that, and I don't have access to any of that stuff. My husband isn't like handy in those type of ways. He does other things around the house, but as far as like woodwork and things like that, we don't have those types of tools. So I was thinking there has to be an easier way to do this. So basically the wreath was a monogram wreath. It'll be just a wreath of like the first letter of your last name. So hers was Stewart, and so her wreath was an S. So I was playing around, and in my head I'm going back and forth, and I had a lot of ideas on the way that I could do this. So one way that I'm gonna try out doing this is I bought two of these wreaths, the garlands, I'm sorry. They were at Michael's for Black Friday or Thursday on Thanksgiving night. They were $1.99. So I bought three of them actually, but for this project I'm using two. So this is actually two wreaths that I've connected here, and I just tied the some of the stems around each other to hold it. Okay, so my last name starts with a B, and so I'm going to form this wreath into a B, just like that. Okay, and basically I'm going to attach some of the stems here to both ends so it'll be taut, and then I would use some wire to hold it together, some of the wire, the green wire, so you can't see it. And then right here I would do the same thing, and so I would just go ahead, and after it's all together I can just form it, and then I can basically just put my picks in it and decorate it. Isn't that easy? So I'm going to go ahead and put everything together and put the picks in. Well, I'm going to attach it, and then I'll show you how it is when it's formed and attached, and then the final product will be when I decorate it with the picks. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so here is my bee all formed, and I just manipulated the garland into the shape that I needed. So I was thinking, if your name was an S, or like Stewart or W. Williams or whatever the case may be, it probably would be a little bit difficult for you to do this. But what there is if you have a Joann's near you, because one of my ideas was to get one of their paper mache letters, and they're very tall. It's actually about this height, and they were like $9.99. They're paper mache, and they're $9.99. You can use a 40% off coupon, which will probably bring it down to around $5, almost $6. Okay, so if you get that, and if you would probably need two of them still, and just wrap it around the paper mache form. Now if this is going outside, what I would do is I would use some type of saran wrap or whatever. If it's going out in the elements, if it's your porch isn't covered or something, I would wrap the paper mache or with saran wrap and then go back over with the garland, and then you can decorate it. But since, like I said, my bee is very easy to do, so this is how it is right now. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and decorate it, and then I'll show you the final product, and then you will see it when I do my Christmas house tour in the next couple of weeks. Okay guys, so here is the finished result. I'm really happy with it. I actually think mine looks kind of better than Martha Stewart's. Just playing, but I'm very happy with this wreath, and the colors that I use, which are colors that you're going to see throughout my home this holiday season, is silver, turquoise, and gold. So, and that's what I have in here. Get a little bit closer. So you see I have like silver and turquoise, and there's some gold ornaments in here. And so what I ended up doing for this is I ended up hot gluing the ornaments on here along with the pine cones. So it's made it kind of heavy. So I'm gonna try to hang it to make sure that it keeps its form and everything. But guys, this is it. Excuse me. This is it. My family room is like a total mess right now. My husband said it's the mad genius at work, and that's what it looks like in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff up and get this family room back together so I can go to work in the morning, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you like this DIY. Like I said, it was relatively easy. The hardest part really, which wasn't hard, it was just time consuming, was placing the ornaments on the wreath as well as the pine cone. So that probably took me about 20-25 minutes, but everything else was really easy. So you can probably do this project, if you want to do it, in about an hour. And like I said, you can always go to Joann's. If you have a Joann's near you, they have the really big letters, and you can use that. Or, you know, if your name is something that's kind of simple and you can kind of form the wreath, the garland into that shape, go ahead, try it. I think it's a really cool idea. So, as I always say, whenever you're in town, you can always stop by Winnie's house. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.